Hi. You know, I had such a sneaking suspicion I would find you out here, and I did. I must be exceptionally intuitious. Or is it intuitus? Intuitus? I don't know. I guess I'm just good at guessing, is what I mean. But, why haven't you been answering your phone? We've been trying to reach you for ages. Ah, I see. So you left it in the hotel room. Fair enough. You could have told us you was coming out here, though. Listen, we're all going for a drink. We was gonna see where the night takes us. Did you want to tag along? I mean, you haven't jumped in yet, so yeah, you could still come with us if you want. Wouldn't be the same without you. You don't? You want to stay out here? Well, fair enough. You know, this is actually probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. You can see every one of the stars. And it's just really nice out here. Sure picked a good time to be out here, actually. It is so freaking quiet. Too freaking quiet, if you ask me. Are you even supposed to be out here? Okay, I wasn't expecting you to suddenly jump in like that. Well, never mind. I guess you definitely aren't coming out with us now anyway. Fair enough. You checked with the lady at the desk. It's all good. Yeah, as long as you don't drown, I'm sure everything will be fine. The pool's beautiful, by the way. Just as beautiful as the surroundings, actually. Can't believe we made it here, finally. We've been planning this vacation for years. And we're here. Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to join you, actually. I'm not going to jump in with you, but I'm going to join you. I'm going to wait out here and chill with you tonight. No, it's fine. You're not holding me back. I don't really want to go out drinking anyway. You know how they get when they drink. They'll end up having one, then two, then 50, and then it'll be like the hangover. They'll wake up missing a friend, and Mike Tyson will have punched one of them in the face, another one's got like a tattoo, and it's just, it's always a mess. Whereas when I hang out with you, it's usually not a mess. It's usually really fun, and quiet, and calm, and peaceful. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to chill next to the pool whilst you swim around in there. How's the temperature? Why don't I join you in the pool? I don't want to. You know me. I don't really like water. It makes me feel wet. I know that's the point of water, but yeah, I prefer to admire water personally. I prefer to look into it and be mesmerised by the glinting and dancing of the lights and the beautiful things that inhabit it. Well, I was referring to fish, actually, you know, because fish are quite beautiful, but yeah, you know what, that would be an amazing sort of like smooth pickup line if I was referring to you. Not that I need to pick you up because you're already madly in love with me. Oh, is that so? Oh, fair enough. And don't call me fish brains. That's really mean. Hey, are you doing okay? You've been spending a lot of time on your own recently. Okay. You know me, I'm just checking in. I just want to make sure you're good. I care about you, after all. You are, and always have been, one of my best friends. You're the glue that holds this entire friendship group together, and I really care about you. And you're always so strong, and you're always so positive, and everyone always goes to you for help. So, I guess what I'm just trying to say is, if you need help, or you ever need to talk, I'm here for you, okay? You don't always have to be the strong one. You know that, don't you? Okay, I'm just saying, alright? I'm not trying to pry, I'm not trying to start anything, I'm just saying you don't always have to be strong. And, of course, I care about you. The stars look so nice. I can't believe how many of them we can see. It's ridiculous. I swear we can see different galaxies. It's all that, like, redness and purpleness up there. It's beautiful. The endlessness of space. It boggles the mind, doesn't it? You know, that's one thing that I can't wrap my head around. I can wrap my head around the concept of, like, death and life and, you know, all that sort of crap, but the concept of infinity, the concept of space stretching on forever and ever and ever, it's so intense to think about. It's so impossible to imagine what infinity actually is. But looking up at it right now, we are actually looking at infinity. There's just something so magical about that. Yet, it's so simple. And it follows us around every single day. But it's also incredible. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be transcendental or, you know, so pensive whilst you're trying to relax. No, you know, that pool does look good. You think I should jump in? Oh, I don't want to, but I also don't want you to pull me in. And I can tell by that mischievous look on your face that you're thinking of pulling me in. So I'm going to put my phone over here, so if you do pull me in, it won't be such a big deal. But don't pull me in, okay? Because if you pull me in, I'm going to be... I'll poke you in the eye. What's that? You think you saw a shooting star? Where? Oh, over there. Well, I can't see anything now. I mean, I can see that constellation. What constellation is it? I don't know, I think it's called the Pan, or at least it looks like... Oh my god, I knew you were doing that. You didn't even see a shooting star, did you? You are such a dick. Oh. You know, I was expecting this to be cold. It's quite warm, actually. And again, we are in a somewhat tropical climate, so... yeah. You know, I knew you were doing that. I knew you didn't see a shooting star, and you're just trying to get me to look over there so you could pull me in. Oh, I hate you. But thank you. I think secretly I really wanted to do this. Oh, you're sorry? It's a little too late for sorry, isn't it? And besides, you're not sorry. Look, if you want to make it up to me, you can buy me dinner tomorrow. How does that sound? You was going to anyway? Aw, aren't you sweet? So, how's the first day of your vacation been? How's this warm weather treating you? You really like it? Yeah, so do I. I really like seeing you happy as well. I think you've wanted this the most out of all of us, haven't you? I'm really happy for you. And I know this wasn't easy for you. I know you're not a massive fan of flying, and I know you don't really like stepping out of your comfort zone, so this is a big deal, and you should be proud of yourself for going on an adventure. I'm proud of you. You couldn't have done it without me. Well, I'll always be by your side, won't I? I mean, you know, 'cause you're my best friend, after all. But yeah, I'll always be by your side. Wherever you go. If it's somewhere as wonderful as this, or as terrible as prison, there'll always be me and you, till the very end. Ride or die. Well, maybe that's a little much, but yeah, maybe it isn't. I've always got your back. I promise. No, I don't think so. I don't think hugging me in the water would be inappropriate at all. I mean, what would be inappropriate about it? We'd look like lovers. No, we already look like lovers. I mean, look at us. Swimming in the pool together in the middle of the night at a fancy resort. I mean, this already looks pretty sus, if you ask me. Hey, come closer. I got you. Besides, who cares what anybody thinks? I mean, to jump in the pool when nobody else is in here, you have to at least have some seldom of not caring what other people think. So, if people think we're lovers, so what? You don't want to embarrass me? Why would I be embarrassed if people thought we were together? I'd never be embarrassed about that. In fact, I'd take it a step further. I'd say I'd be quite honoured if people thought I got someone as pretty as you. I'm sorry, that wasn't inappropriate, was it? I mean, I know the hug wasn't inappropriate, but me calling you pretty, that wasn't too far, was it? You want me to call it you again? Okay. You're pretty. I really mean that. Yeah, I've always thought you were pretty. I've always thought you were really good looking, actually. To be honest, it surprises me that you aren't with someone, you know. I mean, I know that's not the normal thing we talk about. It's just... Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't got someone being as pretty as you are, and as nice as you are, and as kind as you are. I mean, if I was someone, I'd snatch you up in an instant if I could. No, I mean, I would date you, obviously, but I mean, I wouldn't want to ruin our friendship. I was saying, like, you know, if I met you and I wasn't already such good friends with you, I'd want to snatch you up. Oh God, I have really made this awkward, haven't I? I'll just be going now if that'll fix things. You don't want me to go? You won't let me. Look, I'm sorry, but yeah, I really do think you're incredible, and I really am happy that we're friends, and I wouldn't want to ruin that. So, if you took anything of what I said previously as flirtatious, don't, okay? Because I would never want to ruin our friendship. It's really special to me. I could never ruin our friendship. I'm really happy to hear that. Really, really happy to hear that, actually. It's like I said, you're the strong one. You're my rock. You're the one that holds us all together, but more than that, you're the one that holds me together, I think. You know me, I'm not Mr. Confident, really, am I? I'm not the bravest individual in the world. And I think I mask a lot of my insecurities with comedy and teasing and humour and just brushing things off, but you can always tell when I'm doing that. And you are the most comforting person in my life. And I don't think I'm ever more myself than when I'm with you. So, yeah, never losing you is a very, very high priority on my list of life priorities. Yeah. What's that? You didn't notice how pretty my eyes were? Ah, it's the water. The sparkling of the water, it's highlighting the colour, I think. I didn't realise how pretty your eyes were either. We have the same eye colour, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I've looked into your eyes before, obviously, but I don't think I've ever made that connection. That mean you have the same eye colour? That's cool. But your eyes, though, your eyes are really special. Why? Well, partly because they're beautiful, but mostly because they're your eyes. And every aspect of you is special. That's why. You want to admit something to me. You don't have to admit anything to me. You don't have to tell me anything you're not comfortable with telling me, so... Yeah, I'll shut up, I'm sorry. What do you want to admit to me? The reason why you haven't been dating anyone? Or looking for anyone? Oh. Well, isn't that personal? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But if you do want to, I'd love to listen. It's because there's somebody in your life already. There's somebody who you really, really want, but you haven't found the right moment to tell him. Oh, so it's a him. Who is this person? He sounds like an idiot. He sounds like he feels exactly the same way about you. But he isn't brave enough to make the first move. He sounds like somebody who has loved you for a very long time, but hasn't had the courage to tell you. And even though he's had inklings that his significant other, i.e. you, might feel the same way about him, he just hasn't been brave enough to put himself in that moment where he could tell you. But maybe this is that moment, that time where I was finally brave enough to forgo doing what I was going to do for the rest of the night and just do this. love you. I love you so much. I'm sorry I waited so long to tell you. Yeah, I know. But I'm still sorry. It's true what I said. I really didn't want to ruin what we had. Because what we have... I really didn't want to ruin what we have. Because what we have is everything to me. But I want more. And you want more. So let's be more. I love you. You are so perfect. And you are so wonderful, and you are so beautiful. And confessing my love to you under the stars in this beautiful, warm place is like a dream. I could never have imagined our first night here being so magical. Maybe we should have saved this for the end of the week. Or maybe this will make the rest of the week all the more special. I love you more. I love you forever and ever and ever. And my love for you stretches further than the eternity above us. I love you.